Okay, gang, we just got them in. The light colored Python grips, late third generation by Deer Hollow. And these are definitely nice. Yes. I remember about a year ago when I first got a hold of a set of Deer Hollow grips. I remember asking him about the light colored grips that, because I remember having light colored grips um, on my 1978 Python. And let me tell you something, these are, God, I mean, it makes the grips that I had on my original gun like look like somebody made them out of some garbage wood that they found. So just to give you a contrast here, this is a pair that I normally have on my 6-inch Python, my blued one here, the 2020 Pythons that are out. Which again, Deer Hollow is such a key player in all this. The dark, this is the dark stained ones compared to the light colored one. So I gotta say I really love these dark ones, and I'm a big fan of the late third generation grips. I've collected quite a few from him. I don't have certain ones, but I'm gonna not gonna lie. I've been a fanatic of his grips and been collecting them because I tell you, custom grip guys like this, get them while you can. Get them. Don't hesitate to buy them. And I know that his stuff is constantly sold out. That's because the list, he doesn't make them in very large amounts. They're such small amounts that he makes them. So you got to really jump in there and get them when you can. Get your name on the email and be ready when they're available because they ain't going to last long. In fact, when he popped these out, oh man, did you hear that snap? Um, when these became available, they weren't around. I think I noticed for a couple days there was a couple sets available, and then it just sold out. So he does make them in small batches, and so when you see them, you don't want to play around. Go ahead and get them. I'm still on the list for a couple different sets. I'm still on the list for the service grips for the Python because the new service ones are out, and I'm definitely probably going to have to pick me up one. So look at that. Look at how it looks on there. Beautiful. The fit and finish on these are just, look at that. Again, it's not like I sent this to him to get it done. This is just the way it is. And that's just for me not squeezing them on because they are tight the way they should be. Look at that. I always loved that look right here. If you watch Magnum Force, when the python's in the holster and they're doing that traffic stop and that ends really badly, just that color, man, that color, that nice like lighter colored, grips there. Oh man, these bring me back. These remind me of my old '78 Python, but much better. And basically, that's what I have here is a 6-inch blue. This is the one I stuck with, the new model. Absolutely love it. And these grips make the rest of it just pop and come alive. And that's from Deer Hollow. I'm like I said, I'm a big fan. I like the late third generation grips. Don't know why. I just like the way they look. The checkering goes all the way to the border. I do have the other set where they're kind of rounded, and then of course the Gen 2 grips. But man, that really sets it off. Really looks nice. Anyway, awesome stuff. Don't forget, get yourself on the email list on Deer Hollow Enterprises.com, and that's the way you get them. I myself, I sit on the list, and it's a waiting game. And when they're available, don't play around. Like I said, just jump in there and grab a set while you can. Makes them in small batches. He's a one-man operation, but man, he does some phenomenal work. This is it. Time to get custom grips is when they're available and when there's somebody's making them.